I feel like procrastinating, so let's build a piece of furniture. I'm gonna be completely honest with you, I did not plan this video whatsoever. I just have some furniture that needs to be built, and I figured might as well build it now so I can procrastinate, and if I'm gonna be procrastinate, might as well record a video about it because it'll, I don't know, help me multitask? I don't know. I realize that you might be able to hear my neighbors downstairs playing guitar. If you can, I apologize. I'm not gonna let that stop me from recording though. By the time I actually post this video, chances are I will have either sent in all of my assignments or graduated. I might be bawling my eyes out as I edit this video, and if I am, Desiree, relax. It will be fine. You will be okay. You did the best you could, and you had a wonderful experience. So focus forward. I found this nightstand at IKEA. I actually saw this on Instagram, but this is the perfect nightstand slash table for a record player, which I have one of those, and I'm just using like a regular 3x3 bookshelf to organize it, and then I have a basket for my records, which is not good, and I am aware it's not good for the vinyls. The space here is the perfect size for vinyls. My boyfriend and I stayed one night in Halifax because we were taking the plane there, so we stayed a night before our actual flight, and of course I went to IKEA and I got it because they had some in stock. Hopefully this doesn't take me ages to build. And in case you're curious about what this pooch is, it's my avocado because it is that time of the month. It is not fun taking a plane when you have really bad period cramps and you just want to curl up in a ball and cry, and you're flying economy, so you can't curl up in a ball. You can cry, however, but you are pretty close to people, so that might seem slightly concerning if you decide to do that, but you do you. So, enough rambling about random stuff. I need a screwdriver though. I'll go get my boyfriend's toolkit. I was almost having a mental breakdown because I couldn't find my boyfriend's toolkit, but I found a tiny screwdriver. Where was I? Your pipe on. I don't know what I think I'm doing of assembling a bookshelf at 5:35 p.m. when I know I am someone who needs routine, and this is not part of my routine. And I'm also really hungry, but I'm gonna procrastinate making dinner to build a bookshelf. So yesterday I assembled my adorable little music corner. It does seem a lot more empty now though, because like the actual setup is much lower than what it used to be with the 2x3 bookshelf, but that just means I have more space for posters, so that's a good thing. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna build another bookshelf. It is not the same one as these. It has space on the sides where like my arm can go through. I don't know why I did that, and it made me think of this. Miley Cyrus anyway. So that is gonna go on that wall over here. So let's assemble this together. And this time I have my boyfriend's toolkit. So I am definitely insane because I told myself I was only going to clean up the bookshelves and that would be that, and then I would get to studying. But now I've started cleaning my closet, so we'll see how much work for school I get done today, but it's okay. It'll be fine. Because if I have a clean space, then I have an extremely clean brain, which is what I need the most right now. So I got these bins at IKEA. I think they're usually like $6 and I got them on sale for $4. I got a couple of them to try to organize my things a little more neatly. I have a lot of art supplies. I think I'm gonna do one bin for like all art supplies. Can come in here. Tiny canvases. I miss painting so much. Paint by numbers? Yeah, that's a paint by number. I somehow did it before noon. So let's do a little revamped office tour very quickly. We have the bookshelves on the left. I didn't do anything to the bookshelves. They are just as they are. Decluttered that a little bit. That's my boyfriend's, ignore it. I didn't, like I said, didn't do anything to the bookshelves, but this is what they look like. Couch, that's a dress I need to put away, and that's my crocheting bag. So that's still a little decluttering to do. Then we have the new music corner. That's this, and it's broken. So I need to return it. This is the new music corner. I also have an air purifier that I got from IKEA, which I like very much. It works really nicely. I still need to figure out how I want to organize my CDs because I don't have any more space here. And until I have enough vinyls to fill all of this out, I don't really want to put them there because they tip over very easily. The desk, I need to put that away. So the desk hasn't changed much. I did bring this over instead of my usual tiny pen holder. And then basically this used to be there, as you remember, but I moved it over here. These first two are all notebooks, okay? If you didn't believe me when I told you I have a notebook and stationery issue, I hope that now you do. And I did throw some out, so do with that what you will. And then these last two are all books that I had to read for university, and I will be keeping them. So talking about university textbooks, I have this plan in my mind that after graduation, I'm going to actually study everything that I was assigned during university, especially the readings, because I didn't have the time to read every single reading assigned throughout my 4 years. Especially for like my English honors, there were a lot of texts that were assigned that I wanted to read but just physically and literally did not have the time to read them. So I want to go through them on my own time and take it as like self-studying, because that way I have full control over the timing, and if I want to create myself assignments I can, but I just want to take the time to study those over because one, it's very good information and it's part of my degree, and two, I paid a lot of money for these textbooks and I want to make my money's worth. So that's what I'm gonna do. And there were also a lot of books that I started reading and didn't get to finish because I was starting to fall back on other things, so I would like to finish those books. So I put my plant here for now just because the window's open, so I don't want it to be directly next to a draft. I have my CD player. This is a little transfer thing for my car that I bought ages ago and have yet to put on it. So I think I'm gonna go try and put this on today. Then we've got the new bookshelf. I like her very, very much. So this is a package for a friend of mine in Ireland. Hi, Jess. So I was supposed to send that package out during Christmas time, but then stuff happened. And now when I go check the shipping, it's like $300 something to ship this out. So I am just keeping an eye on it until the shipping hopefully drops a bit so I can finally ship it out to her. Honestly, at this point, it might be cheaper for me to buy a plane ticket and come visit you and bring you the package. It definitely won't be cheaper, but you know what I mean. That is a bin of books that I got rid of, that some of them I want to send to friends, others they're annotated, so maybe I'll do like a story sale on Instagram if anyone's interested, and then the rest I will do like last time and bring them to little free libraries around my town. I love her so much. She looks so nice. I do really like the little fairy lights too. I made my own little bouquet yesterday. We were at the grocery store and some of the flowers were on sale, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna take a couple and make my own bouquet because that's fun. And then the closet. I kind of lost patience halfway through, or maybe even just a quarter of the way through, and completely forgot to like hit record. So I unfortunately did not record all of this, but this is the new closet. completely and utterly organized. Look at that. Nice and neat. I have my yarn bins over here. It's just so much better than it used to be. And now the very important thing is that I completely ditch the habit of just throwing random stuff in there whenever I don't know where to put it. I gotta start living by the motto that everything has a home. So if everything has a home, there's no reason for me to just throw random stuff in there in random spots and then be completely lost when I'm looking for them because I can't find them. That is the updated office. I'm very glad that I chose to do this before working on assignments because now I do genuinely feel like I have a clear mind because I know that everything in my space is clean. So it's currently 12:04. That means I can take a break, go have lunch, and then I can cram the rest of the afternoon away, which I will be honest, it's not my most productive time, but that's okay. It'll still get the work done. This was very random, slightly chaotic, borderline concerning. It all ended up very nice, very clean, very organized, and I can finally wrap up my final year of university, which is terrifying. But more on that in future videos, possibly a new series, possibly a whole turnaround of the Rainy Days Library YouTube channel. Who knows? Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you guys in the next one.